CBS News Justice correspondent Jeff Begays now joins us from Washington. I know, Jeff, again, you touched on this in your package, but what exactly now went into this decision for the FBI to alert Congress to the discovery of these emails, again, just days from Election Day?
A lot of deliberating went into this decision. We know from a person familiar with the process that there was a lot of discussion about what the steps would be here because in the eyes of FBI leadership, if you keep this information close, if you don't reveal it after FBI Director Comey informed members of Congress that he would keep them abreast of any new developments. So if you keep this information quiet and then it leaks out, there's a backlash. If you investigate quietly and find some sort of damaging information and it leaks out, there is a backlash. You're accused of manipulating the election. And so there were really no good options. And ultimately, we are told that the FBI decided to go public, but to go public in a way that it was not putting that information out there by sending that letter. By sending that letter to members of Congress, it was those members of Congress who then leaked the information out. So the FBI felt that was the most credible approach given the situation that they were in.
But how was this decision reached if, as we would only learn after the fact, the FBI had not obtained a warrant? Essentially, the FBI didn't know, officially anyway, what was in these emails one way or another.
Well, that's a very good question. When I found out on Saturday that the warrant had not been secured, I was a little surprised because you would think typically that if you reveal that kind of information, by that point you would have had a warrant. So I was a little surprised by that when I learned on Saturday that the warrant had not been secured. And so there are some legitimate questions to be asked here. These investigations, the FBI generally likes to go by the book, and that is you don't disclose information on investigations that are ongoing. But this is a case that has played out, and it has not been by the book. Of course, we had the announcement on July 5th where the FBI director decided not to recommend charges. So that was something that was very public. It sort of opened him up to criticism. He was grilled on Capitol Hill by Republican members of Congress. And now you have this disclosure so close to an election, which, according to the people that we talked to, is against one of the cardinal rules of DOJ, in that you do not disclose investigation-related information this close to an election. So in a lot of ways, this case has not played out by the book. And if you talk to some of the people who support FBI Director Comey, or if you talk to those who are critics of how he has handled this, they will say that this is a case that is not played out by the books.
Certainly, Hillary Clinton now and her campaign officials fall in the latter group there. They have called for everything the FBI currently knows to be put on the table. Jeff, what then is the process by which this investigation will play out and come to an end?
It is going to be a process that extends beyond November 8th. So it's going to go beyond the election. Because there are, according to our sources, thousands of emails that they need to review, and it is a process. They have to sort through these emails, and what they are looking for is, are there any emails from Secretary Clinton? Do they contain classified information? So there is a lot to go through here, just 8 days before this election. So do not expect any type of resolution here. And it's still not clear whether anything in these emails will ultimately change the outcome of the original case.
Justice correspondent Jeff Begays in Washington. As always, Jeff, we do appreciate the time.